Hello, welcome to 151 Boslowick Road here in Falmouth. Just coming up the hill here just after the co-op in a great location. This is a 4-bed semi-detached property, as you can see, with plenty of off-road parking, large garden and a decent sized plot. The property itself is in good order. Owners have updated and modernised the property in recent years and now looking to move on. Very much enjoyed living here, and credit to them of keeping it in good condition. And let's go take a look. So in this direction you've got Carrot Road just along here that takes you along to Golden Bank onto Swanpool Beach. So lovely walks. Also in this direction you've got the Pembrey train station, the co-op, and the walks to Swanpool Nature Reserve, which leads on to the beaches. It's a really nice destination, very convenient, and Falmouth town itself, it's not too far away at all. And it's not just with the standard parking you get here at Boslowick, with two here in tandem. You've got this additional space here to the side of the property, which has become very useful. Space here for additional shed or outbuilding, and you could potentially build over what was the garage previously, subject to planning of course, which others have done in the area, with the side gate there to your gardens, but really nicely presented in a good sized plot with the property. And stepping into the front porch, good size, ideal if you want your coats and storage here. Stepping through into the internal entrance hallway, you've got the storage cupboard here with understairs recess space, currently for a tumble dryer. Doorway there through to the living room, and this door coming through to the dining space between the kitchen and living area. Originally was the kitchen here, with a rear door leads through to where the garage was, which is now converted into a kitchen, ground floor WC, and a 4th bedroom. Here we are starting off with the living space. Nice glass wooden doors to a rather nice sized living room. 2 large sofas here currently. Dual aspect with a large window here to the front. Gas fireplace and mantelpiece around. Recess area here, could be a nice drinks cabinet. And further seating area, chill out zone. Works very nicely with another good sized window looking over to your rear garden. Really nice size. Doorway there to entrance hall. But works nicely as it is. Here we are leading into the kitchen, which is nicely presented, gloss white finished units with integrated dishwasher, space for washing machine and fridge freezer, with a double oven and induction hob and extractor. But a large window and door leads out to the gardens. Lovely to have greenery, woodland opposite. Lovely walkway, ideal for dog walking, but nicely presented rear garden. Keep an eye on your kids as they're out playing. And part of the conversion of the garage, you've got the 4th bedroom, but a nice guest suite, or ideal for a teenager possibly, with some fitted wardrobe storage. And here we've got the ground floor WC with extractor. Staircase here rising to the 1st floor. Access to 3 of the bedrooms with a storage cupboard for your linen and a modern shower room. But lots of light coming through with a window here to the side. And loft access above, partially boarded, so great for further storage. And coming into the main bedroom, a generous sized double with a king size bed. Place for your furniture. Large window to the front overlooking your front garden and driveway. But really nicely presented bedroom. Coming into the second bedroom. Again, another size double. Space here for the bed and work from home space currently. Large window here overlooking your rear gardens and tree lines opposite, so not looking directly opposite properties. And a nice outlook. So now coming into the third bedroom on the first floor. Good size single. Neighbouring properties have built a single bed above the box staircase with play area toys underneath, which works well, but a really nice office setup currently. Stepping into the shower room. Modernised in recent years to a nice finish. White three-piece suite. And includes a vanity unit with wash basin, 2 double glazed obscure windows to the side and rear, so lovely light in the shower room, and a walk-in shower with glass screen, really nice size with rainfall shower over and spotlit with extractor. So a nice finish. Heating, the property is facilitated by gas with a combination boiler fueling the radiators and hot water. External doors and windows are double glazed. Loft is partially boarded for storage. Fibre to the property. One of the owners does work from home, so it works well if you've got online meetings, calls. Fibre to the property as well for good speeds. The property was built in the 1970s and a very popular area of Falmouth, but this one definitely benefits from a favourable position and plot. So from your kitchen door, steps lead down to the top tier of the garden. Nice paving on the terrace here, and owners have very much enjoyed having a hot tub in a fairly private setting opposite, sort of no one overlooking you in this section of the garden, which is really nice. Also got an undercroft, got a decent sized storage area under the property, ideal for keeping clutter out of the house. And with the property's garage now converted, this works very nicely for keeping stuff stored and dry, with further space for outbuildings, garden, studio, work from home office still, if you don't want to sacrifice any of your bedrooms. So you've got a few outbuildings of the property, but as you can see here, so much space, a generous sized garden for the home, but suits it nicely. Some old decking here, potential to replace or do something differently. A few steps down here with some paved area onto a lower tier lawn. Again, fantastic for children's play area, trampoline, kicking a football, and they've updated the decking area composite. So ideal for a pressure wash and a clean a few times a year, no maintenance, but ideal for barbecues and seating area to soak up the sun for most of the day. All wooden fencing surround, does feel fairly private when you're in your gardens, and it's nice to have the hedging trees at the rear onto your boundary as well. But more than generous sized plot, side access with an outbuilding here to the front driveway. So much more potential the garden to make it your own. If you're keen gardeners, you can certainly got space for a vegetable patch and put in some lovely plants and trees in the garden. Overall, a really nicely presented 4-bedroom property. Offers versatile accommodation to suit your needs. Plenty of parking, a really good sized plot with further potential. Subject to planning, potential extensions to the rear and side. Should you need a larger home, but such a good location here, near to amenities, train station, walks to the beaches. Please get in touch for a viewing.